This is a really cool haunted house attraction that they've got set up. Isn't that neat? Look at that. We've got the little the bodies popping up, the zombies. These people here, they go all out every year. It looks awesome. I love this. I love that. I love that little graveyard. I love that. You can't really see it, but there's like a goblin character swinging on a swing. Or something. Doesn't your brother's quack shrink live around here? Or like work, his office is over here?
Yeah, right here.
Right here?
Yeah. He's gonna retire soon, I was told.
Is someone taking over?
I have no idea.
David Newbold, PhD, and he must be really old because your brother's been going through him for decades, right?
Right.
That's wild. It's like, look, I've been listening to your fucking problems for years. Okay, you're crazy. Here's some pills. You can buy them at Walmart. You don't need to see me anymore. So what is this? See, what even are these businesses?
That sounds like it could be a photography place.
Navaria Beauty. Okay. Oh god, this has already gone down to the fucking... There's a tattoo joint in here. It's already gone down the shitter. Bitcoin garbage. I'm sorry, but when there's like those Asian spas, salons, title loan places, tattoo parlors, vape stores, I mean, it's pretty much just a dump at that point. Of course, I don't know why they have these concrete steps instead of metal steps. It's beyond me. Because they have to pay thousands of dollars to have them repaired every year or every other year. Figure that one out. It's like people don't use... This is like a dentist office. It's like a dentist chair. It's like people don't use the steel or metal steps anymore. Professional project management. Hi, yes. Please sit on our dental chair as we manage your project. What does that even fucking mean? Lexi Sage. These are just stupid.
Massage your energy. Yeah.
These are stupid.
Massage yoga.
These are fucking stupid businesses. No one's gonna fucking miss. Counseling. This and the psychiatric place. And maybe the beauty place. Maybe the photo place if it's like legit, not some fucking creeper, extortionist, sex trafficking thing. If it's like just legit, a heart, and then what was this, a porno shop? Oh, there's even more in there. This is a sex store.
Red Envy lashes.
The Sisterhood. This is like all that stuff, though. Pure romance. See, this has got all that porno stuff.
Yeah.
We're filming this for TikTok. Don't worry about it. We're giving you free advertising. Red Envy lashes. Spooky. I don't know. I can't really see that, but yeah. I don't think it's just Red Envy. I think it's multiple. Oh, we can come back down that way. Okay. I don't know, like, I like this building, but it's like there's so many stupid businesses. Elysian Salon and Suites. Elysian, oh, so it's like Greek. Oh, I want some Greek hunk with blonde hair and who looks like Hercules. Oh, look, they got a robot. It shoots death rays. You see it?
I do see it.
What is that?
It's a camera. I don't know what with the red lights.
That is like fucking... Doesn't it look like it's about to shoot lasers?
Yeah.
It's like all high-tech. What business is this? Is this just for the sweets? They need this high-tech, like, RoboCop fucking camera. They're gonna steal our secrets. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You saw how it turned around and it just, like, the lights lit up.
I didn't see it turn around,
Here.
but I saw the lights blinking.
Look. I saw it physically turn around and then the lights...
I believe you that it turned around and it won't. Oh, fuck! It turned. Ah, that's wild.
Why is
It
white?
didn't point back at us.
Hey. Hey.
Then it looks. Well, it kind of looked at you.
Where's its laser? It's not doing it again. So it scanned us into the matrix. It doesn't need to do it again.
I guess so.
Okay. Well, it turned. See, it turned. It's not firing its lasers. Oh, look at the moon. Of course, cameras can't really take good pictures of the moon. Bye. Free advertising for Clearfield. Keep it queer. It has an outside door. Oh, that toilet is fucking disgusting. Ugh. I remember going in there. The last time I filmed in here. I kept hearing footsteps. Fly swatter. Oh, this place is a fucking dump. This whole pile of stuff has been here since the last time I came walking through here. And this is all like kid-sized winter clothes that's been dumped here. Iron Man mask. It looked like they were in the process of remodeling this place. Look at all that is new. The trim, the molding or whatever you call that on the wall, that's new. So they probably lost their license or for whatever reason. These are kids' shoes or women's shoes. These are for a small size. This was the back kitchen area with a big stove. See, and whoever was sleeping here took some of the doors off to try to get privacy. As you can see, they took one of the rolling doors off the closet to put right there. The electronic lock's been painted over. I was in there. I was in this room, this bathroom. And I kept hearing the sound effect. I distinctly heard what sounded like feet in the rubble of someone walking by. Those are tires. I mean, I know what I heard. You know, people on YouTube, it was fucking feet. It was the footfalls of feet. See, there's a bunch of... See, someone's been here and cutting down tree, because this was not full, and they didn't have a can here the last time I came out here. They didn't have a garbage can right there. Oh, they got a security light right there. It doesn't have an alarm on. See, this place could use one. Some fucking fake ass church having one, which is just shady as hell. See, I think what the person that was squatting in there did... Oh no, the door is still on here. Okay. I don't know if they were using this as a house. That window's completely busted out. I don't know if they were using this as a house. The people that were running the restaurant. Look at all these fucking boxes. This is gonna get demolished for sure. For sure. There's a basement. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's shit. Oh my God. Ugh. Ugh, there's feces. Okay. Well, that explains the smell I smelt. The last time I came through here. I didn't even notice there's a trash can right there. I noticed the one over there. I didn't notice this one. Huh. Ugh, filthy. What a bag of dog shit. And these people, whoever owns this place, is responsible for collecting the mail. And this has got months worth of mail in it. We are in Layton. Officially, this is Layton, not Clearfield. I always called this part of town Clearfield. But this is indeed Layton. I wonder if Valhalla is actually also in Layton. It must be in Layton, not Clearfield. So all this field here is a pasture or a meadow, whatever. I don't know what the fuck you'd call it. Horses get stabled here. I assume that's called a pasture. I never got the chance to film out here when I lived here because I did finally get a smartphone by the time I moved, but I wasn't really into filming. It was a hobby I did not pick back up into until about 2019. 2019, 2020, so it's 5-6 years ago. And even that was just short little things. I actually tell a lie. Around 2015, I got back into filming. It wasn't filming, I was just taking little cutesy pictures for Instagram. And that's before it was bombarded with ads and stupid shit and reels and stuff that we don't need to see. 5 life hacks for brushing your teeth. Okay, I meant for some people that would actually be useful. So, interesting story. over 30 years ago, well, actually less than 30 years ago, because I met these people. It was a married couple, very Western. Their names were Scott and Marty. No, they're not a gay couple. The woman's name was short for Martina. I don't think they owned it. I think they rented. I think they were co-owners or co-renters of this pasture, because they still have horses out here. You see them in the spring and in the summer. In fact, the only times you don't see them out here is in the wintertime. Oh, look at that moon. And my cousin Zarin and his mom were friends with them and their sons. And every so often we would come out, we would meet them right here. Because I got confused seeing the house right next door. If you see that house with the light on in the garage, I thought that was Scott and Marty's house. It was not. It was, I don't know whose house. It was their house. Their house was a house in Clinton that no longer exists. It's down on 1800. It was that house that 5-6 years ago, it's been abandoned for a long time. It looked spooky, like a haunted house. Longer than 5 or 6 years ago, but that's the last time it was actually there before it got demolished. It was like 2018, 2019. Sabrina, if you're watching, you would know that, because I took you there. You said there's demonic energy here, there's bad vibes, and yeah. You know the house I'm telling you about. Actually, the house is not haunted. It's just, it could be like, even if a church, the most holiest place you can think of, goes defunct, the building's there. You go there at night, there's no power. Even if there is power, there's an unsettling feeling. It's like, I don't know what they call it, liminal horror or whatever. Quiet horror, liminal horror, whatever. It's basically that. It's just your brain messing with you. But they lived in Clinton, and we would often drive out there to have lunch with them. We'd come out here and ride horses with them, or just groom them, watch them groom them, whatever. We didn't really do too much because we weren't really experts with the horses. I wasn't, at least. And so this was back when Zarin and his mom, they either lived in Clearfield or Layton. Where was Valhalla at? Valhalla Street. Is that here in Layton? On the Layton side, or is that in the Clearfield side? I want to say it's the Layton side. Because he ended up going to Layton Junior High and then Northridge like I did. So he must have been in Layton. And as you can see, I think this opening here counts. I mean, it would have to. It's undeveloped, but it's like, because people bring their trailers back here, their trucks and their trailers, to load the horses in and out. It's still in use. And people will bring their horses out and stable them here. Well, not really stable. I mean, there's not a stable here, but you know what I mean. They walk around, they graze. They do what horses do. Just a little memory, because I'm feeling kind of nostalgic. This whole point of this trip coming out here was nostalgia based. Oh, it's already almost 2:30. Yeah, it's actually 2:30 p.m. Can you believe that? It's so dark. And there's not a single soul out here, no traffic. That whole field out there is just crazy, because me and Zarin would just, like, when we were kids, would pretend that was Daggerfall, because I never played Daggerfall until just a few years ago. The first time I played it was like 2014 or 2013, I think. And I was reminiscent of it because he would play it and I watched him play, and I thought, oh, this looks like a cool game, like Bard's Tale, or I don't know, that one dungeon game, I can't remember what it's called, with the weird, you're in first person, but it shows like the little faces and everything. Like that. But we would I mean, you know, I don't know if technically we were trespassing, but we were with people who were renters. Sometimes we would go when they weren't there, so we didn't have their permission, but whatever. I mean, we had someone's permission most of the time we were there. I mean, this whole area, it's the same now as it was like almost 30 years ago when we first met. So it's wild. It's crazy. No, 30 years ago, Daggerfall wasn't out. So I would say I didn't really know he was playing Daggerfall until like 97 or 98. So it would be like 28 27 years ago. But, you know, it's like, you know, sure, it was me hanging out with him was kind of a low-key way for his mom to have a babysitter for him, but I genuinely enjoyed his company. He enjoyed my company, and it felt more like a big brother, little brother hangout situation instead of like, I'm the boss, you gotta do what I say. Sit on the couch and watch Care Bears and don't say anything. Like, I'm not that person. But it was kind of, I mean, I didn't even know that. I thought it was just cool that, you know, we got to hang out so much, but she was like, yeah, I didn't want to tell you and spoil it for you, but I was kind of using you as like a free babysitter. Because, you know, I knew you're responsible, you don't get into trouble, you don't do drugs, you never been arrested. You know, just all this stuff. So, I was like, oh, cool. Because I'm only like 4 or 5 years older than him. So there's a little bit of an age gap. But it's not like, you know, even if you're like old enough to be their parent, you go out there playing with them and using your imagination with them, that's cool. You know, instead of being like, oh, like, I'm old, I no longer have an imagination, I no longer know how to have fun with my sibling or my son or whatever. And this was our kingdom. This was our playground. There's no playground equipment. There's no sand lot or baseball field or dugout. There's no soccer nets. There's no volleyball or basketball court. I mean, we used our imagination. It was Daggerfall when we were out here playing. You know, we were out encountering harpies and bandits and werewolves and werewolves and just all this. You know, and I never argued with him. I always went with his direction. I was like, you know what? Okay, that sounds good. Let's do that. I didn't sit here and put up a fuss about, well, I don't like that. I mean, I just went with it because I'm like, well, you know the game better than I do. And because that was my thing. We would always, I guess now it's called LARPing. We didn't have a name for it. We just call it like make believe. That's called LARPing. But we would do that. Some friends of mine at school would LARP Power Rangers episodes, but we would make it our own show. Other kids I'd seen would LARP like Indiana Jones or Star Wars or, I don't know, Mega Man, I don't know. But I had a friend from like 3rd grade on where we would just LARP Power Rangers because we both watched that show and talk about it incessantly. And me and Zarin, we would LARP Daggerfall. We would both be like 2-player explorers who were sent by the Emperor to retrieve a letter and put King Lysandus' soul, his ghost, to rest. Of course, if we were LARPing today, we would probably make it more lore-friendly because there was only one agent. Of course, with the Dragon Break, or the Great, what do they call it? The Warp in the West, which is explained as being a dragon break, which is its own metaphysical thing in itself. We would probably say one of us was the agent, the other was a hireling, like a bodyguard or a person who what's the word I'm thinking of? A person who knows the map. There's a name for it and I can't remember. Anyway, that area, childhood memory unlocked.